This is so odd that we are here today. And what makes it odd for this side of the microphone is the fact that this is the 325th episode of the lyrics from Billy's Forest. This started because I wanted to go to a place of peace. I had learned of my father's passing, and the only place I could find that peace was the Billy Graham Library in Charlotte, North Carolina. I went into that forest to write, to listen. What makes this an odd time is that on this 325th week or episode, today, I'm mourning the loss of my sister, who passed away yesterday afternoon at 4 o'clock. I write because I believe that the universe shares things. And we don't listen because we make it a choice to keep walking, because we don't have the time to put energy into just listening and feeling for ourselves the lessons that we need to know. These are not my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest. Once again, this is chapter number 325. July 23rd, 2022 is where we're reading from. A sweltering day awaits the forest. It was so quiet early this morning, as if to already know of the rising heat with very little rain. The deer have been spotted in the shade. Feathers from passing birds have fallen into the tall grass as if to be dropped because the weight is too much. Summertime in Caroline. Never the positive pictures that so many speak of, yet there's always going to be something to remember. Because the ground is always moving, the trees swaying within whatever winds want to make themselves present. I'm beginning to see more blue jays than in past years. Research shows that many are starving because we, the human beings, are destroying the berries and other nutrients that they need as a daily diet. We're using chemicals to get rid of the insects they need, and the liquids are bringing harm to the famous bird and its rightful place in history. Funny how it's really easy to find a reason to complain about the heat while ignoring the other things that invite defeat. And now, just like every day, it's time to turn the page. How often do you do that? You learn something or you experience something and you can't wait to reach over there and turn that page. Sometimes that page is 400 pounds. Other days, it's not even as heavy as a feather. Turning the page. Ignoring what it is that we're supposed to put inside ourselves to learn from and then to teach. My brother, who I'm going to openly admit has been a drug addict his entire life, graduated from a university just 2 days ago. I'm so proud of him. And he spoke so happy about his accomplishments. I always knew he had it in him, but he had to see it himself. He wasn't going to listen to the rest of us. But he was very happy. And me being me, in this moment of celebration, I said, I think it's amazing that you have learned so much at this stage in your life. How are you going to teach it? And his message was pure. He says, is that I want people to know, don't get in the way of yourself. Imagine all of those years that you're never going to get back, combined with all of those studies where he graduated at the age of, 64? And his lesson for anybody, don't get in the way of yourself. A sweltering day awaits the forest, quiet so early in the morning, as if to already know of the rising heat with very little rain. Isn't that your life? Your life is challenged. There's heat every day. And we walk away. We don't want to turn the page. We would rather walk away. Because turning the page in so many of the challenges that we face, like I said, that's a 400-pound page. Don't get in the way of yourself. These are not my words. These are the lyrics from Billy's Forest.